Hello everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator once again. Today we're checking out the SCS Mack Anthem that was released with the new update. You will have to go to Sacramento, California to find the dealership. That's where we're at right now. Just picked her up in this beautiful green color. I'm using John Ruta's wheel pack. That's what we've got going on there as far as that goes. We're going to go do a run somewhere. Haven't decided yet. But after that, we'll go back into a garage, and I'll show you all of the customization that is here for this truck. Let's go ahead and fire it up so you can listen to it. Very unique sound to it. Very cool horn, too. Here's the interior of the Mack Anthem. It is beautiful. We've used a Mack Anthem before using mods, but this one is a default SCS truck. And by all means, it is fantastic. We've got the wheel cam going here today, and we're ready to pretty much get rolling on out of here. Roll the windows down. We can listen to that beautiful engine. And the same one on the right-hand side. Fantastic. All right, let's go get us a job here. All right, we're here at this Walmart, and we're taking toys to Fresno is what we're doing. So we're going to come over here and pick those up. They're down here on the right-hand side. A lot of people have said they don't like the mirrors in the Anthem, and I can understand why that would feel weird. They're pretty far back, to be honest, and I use Track IR so I can freely look around all I want. And if I didn't have that, I could see how that could be a problem. But that's okay. We'll just roll with it for now. Come to a stop there. And we'll check out the little options we have here for the gauges in front of us. And we go back right onto that sucker like that. We're almost to it. Yeah, I can see what people are talking about. It does kind of throw you off a little bit. Let's go to the right a little bit more here. There we go. Give ourselves some room to pick up. And we're using an automatic transmission. I know it seems like we've been driving a lot of automatics lately, but it's what it is. I mean, you know, a lot of trucks today are going to the automatic route for the most part. So, I mean, that makes sense, right? There we go. Beginning route navigation. Okay, so when I hit the I key, you'll see we've got different things here. We got fuel economy, engine oil temp. We got air pressures, drivetrain, pop-up notices. Pretty darn cool. A lot of options there when it comes to that. I'll go ahead and attach that trailer. There she goes. And we are good to go. If we just go ahead and turn our flashers on here, we'll double check and make sure it's all hooked up. We got working flashes back there and brake lights. Sweet. The trailer's all hooked up, ready to go. Okay, release that parking brake, put her into drive, and she's got an 18 speed Eaton Fuller with a retarder on it. And then on top of that, we've got a pretty high horsepower, a 500-something horsepower engine in this thing. It's called, what, an MP something? And, you know, I thought that the FOV problem on that small mirror, I thought that was a mod I had that was screwing with that, but it's not. It just does that. It just does that by default. I even took out all the FOV mod options that we had before, the mods of that. Go all the way to this side. We're looking all right there. Yep, there's our trailer following us around. Very noisy truck. I love it, though. It is pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and roll our window up on both sides. Bring those all the way up. There we go. Watching the left side. Visibility out the side is actually pretty darn good, other than that mirror in your way. All right. A short little hop today, but I didn't want to make this drive too long for us. Oh, we put the window down again. That's just my TSPC Racer. It does, that little nub there is like a hat FOV switch thing, and it's really sensitive. But that's what I have it set to for my windows. And it kind of screws them up a little bit there. Visibility out of this thing, like I said, very nice. I like it a lot. Come to a stop here. Haven't used the Jake brake yet. We'll wait till we're out of town for that, for the sake of realism. Is that window all the way up? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's just a noisy truck, which I'm fine with it being noisy. Anywho, how's everybody doing? Hope your week is off to a good start. We're back at it. I've been playing a lot of SnowRunner. In fact, I did pick up SnowRunner on my Xbox One for the living room. And, you know, other than the frame rate difference of it going to 30, it's such a slow-moving game that 30 frames per second really isn't bad for that thing at all. It really isn't bad. So, it's gorgeous. It's amazing to play it on a huge TV out in the living room. Or something bigger than I have here. I have 32-inch monitors. And, wow, just a fantastic game all around. What a cloudy day here. I was hoping that the sun would poke its head out a little bit here, but it doesn't seem like that is the case. But that's all right. It's only 10:36 a.m. Yep. Still got a little ways to go. We'll hop on the highway right up here. But yeah, I knew I wanted to do a video with this thing because, man, it's been anticipated for a while and a lot of people have been asking about it. So, of course, I wasn't going to put out anything else today other than this. There we go. Let's get on the highway and see how she does. So I don't mind having an automatic transmission once in a while, just, you know, for realism's sake. Because this does not have a stick shift in it at all. All right, let's watch out for traffic here. It's going to be we have to do one of the things that the AI always does right there. Come to a complete stop before getting on the road. You gotta love it. All right, blinkers off. And now we're gonna get to do some cruising in this thing and see what it's all about. One thing is for certain. Every one of these SCS trucks that have been being released are truly and honestly, the quality of them are really getting better and better and better as time goes on. There's only 55 through here. This is a little section here on the 5. Truly getting better, almost to like, you know, a lot of the mods that we were using, I almost can't tell anymore. So bravo to SCS for, you know, raising the bar and doing better with that. Now there is a sound set out there for this truck, but I'm not going to grab it yet because I wanted to show you what it's like default. Here we're gonna have a little bit of sun, so I'm gonna grab a screenshot and I'll be right back. And we're back at it again. Got a cool little screenshot there. The sun poking its head out. I like this color green. We don't drive a lot of green trucks, so when I saw it as an option, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. And when SCS was advertising this thing, I noticed they had a nice green color to it, and I was like, I'm gonna definitely use that color. I've been slowly getting all my trucks in SnowRunner over to that, to a green and white color. Oakland in Los Angeles, down this way, Stockton and San Rafael. Welcome to Stockton, everybody. We'll continue straight. Man, that's a train horn if I've ever heard one. Very unique and different. Let's listen to this Jake brake sound, or the engine brake.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right.
Very quiet, as it should be.
Take the exit on the right.
There we go. Now we shut it off. So you can barely even hear it, to be honest. We make this left turn here. I'm going to jump out the outside view so we can check this baby out. Nobody coming from the right-hand side, just this car here on the left. And we're going to pull on out of here. Look at this bad boy. Such a beautiful looking truck. I've always liked the look of the Anthem. It is just gorgeous. Oh yeah, listen to that. With the reverb. Wow, wow, wow. That's awesome, man. Really nice. All right. Welcome to Stockton. We're going to be making a right-hand turn up here and head down that way. With a cruiser. Taurus. Kind of overdriving the coast-to-coast stuff, so I figured we would go back to our main routes. In fact, I wanted to drive California and Nevada and all that again because it's been so long. that's really nice. I can see why a lot of the engine brakes are going to a very quiet style. I mean, obviously, there's so many options when it comes to engines and stuff like that in these big rigs. And all these cities now don't want you to make any sound when you're in them because it's annoying to the, residents. So they have a lot of, prohibited engine braking signs and zones. So having quieter ones is you're able to allow the truck to slow down by using its engine power rather than than the brakes, and you're not disrupting the citizens of the townships you're going through. So that's actually really cool. Really cool stuff. If you guys want to check out what I use, I get asked every single time. Track IR to look around freely. Track IR version 5. And then my entire rig and setup is all linked in the description below. You can check it out there. I don't make any money off those links. It's just there for helping you out. All right, now we're on 99. We'll watch our speed here. I'm going to get up to about 60 and hold her because it's 55. You know how that is here in California. It's asking to get pulled over. We'll set our cruise control here about 60. Do 5 over the limit. Why not? Flow with traffic a little bit. Although this little Acura got in front of us and started hitting the brakes pretty quick. I love the little Mack Bulldog on the front nose there. Nice little details. Now, I've been getting an issue, and I wanted to ask you if you've been having the issue as well. It's kind of a bug with all the trucks in American Truck Sim. Oh, 6 over the limit. Got nailed by CHP. Oh, that's them right there. It wasn't CHP. I think it was Stockton Police got us. That's what it looks like. I'm going to slow her down.
Continue straight.
They don't mess around with that 55 mile an hour zone, do they? No, they don't. We'll just cruise at 55. There you go. We'll make them happy. But what happens with that bug is I've had it to where the gauges and the GPS do not work at all. They just don't work. And the only way I can fix it is by restarting the whole game. So I don't know if anybody's had that issue or you know what's causing it. Maybe it's a popular mod that's causing it. I don't know. I really slimmed down a lot of the mods. I took a bunch out. As far as graphics go, I'm using that FRKN 64's graphics mod. It's my favorite one. But all the other stuff is pretty darn default, except for realistic 3D logos and all that. Those are real company's mod. Yeah, see, when we're doing 55, we're getting past like we're doing 55 here in California. Everybody's doing 80 to 90. That is for certain. That's really milky today. Real smoggy out, but that's all right. It's something different than what we normally have. So I'm not going to complain. There's that old Cadillac going down the road. Those are so beautiful, the ones with the fins like that. It's so strange. When I was younger, I didn't really care for those style of Cadillacs, but as I got older, I was like, wow. Maybe that's, as I get older and become an old man, I'm going to be like, well, you know what? One of them old 55 Chevys or whatever, or Cadillacs, 57 Cadillac, look pretty good. Might pick me up one of them. Actually, one of my dream cars, because I used to have my Tornado, my Oldsmobile Tornado, and I ended up giving that to my mom so she could sell it. Because I didn't want to bring it down here to Florida. It was just such a hassle for what it was. And I didn't really want to hold on to that car that much longer. So one thing I do want to get eventually is like a 69 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. That is like the ultimate cruiser I want. But I want it to be a convertible. These are all bucket list things, later down in life. We just have our Dodge Ram and our 2 motorcycles, and that's it. And we actually weren't... We were thinking about not getting motorcycles for a while, but we ended up getting them because me and Nicole share the truck. We don't have separate cars. And that works out. How's everybody doing? Still hanging in there in quarantine? Waiting to see how everything ends up. And that looks awesome, that factory out there on the right. All right, we're going to slow down here. Use that engine brake. There we go.
Take the exit on the right.
We're pretty much here in Fresno. Go left blinker now. Beautiful.
Turn left.
Turn left. So I wanted to let you guys know we discussed how we wanted to do our 5PD content stuff lately, and we're going to basically get around and record that on Fridays. So it's not going to be something that's constantly on the channel or anything like that, but it will be a regular thing as of right now. And I know that Ryan, oh, okay, buddy, go right ahead. I know that Ryan put a bunch of new callouts on there, and apparently they're pretty cool. Are you kidding me? I don't think so, dude. That Cadillac thought he was going to take his position. He's going to be like, you know what? I'm more important than you. He almost did that. Almost.
Take the right turn ahead.
Here's a Texaco. Turn right up here. Come on, buddy.
Turn right.
Come on, Oak Harbor Freight Lines. Let's get rolling. All right, a stop sign here. Can't really see anything with that mirror there in our face. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? That mirror is like right there in your way. Don't mind me, buddy. Just getting this 53-footer down the road. Power lines. Yeah, so mainly FRKN 64's graphics mod, and then scaling. I have my scaling turned all the way up to 400%. That's how you get really nice, crisp textures and graphics in American Truck Sim. And then on top of that, FRKN's graphics mod just really makes this pop. And then I turn off the... I have HDR turned off right now. I guess I could turn it back on. There's a train. There's that. HDR's turned off, but that's because whenever I have modded trucks, sometimes I get those blown out whites in the windows. And that really makes a difference there, but also color correction. I'm just not a fan of the default SCS look. It's like very orange and green. And this graphics mod gives me a little bit more of what I would expect from real life. It still looks, you know, a little cartoonish, a little vibrant sometimes, but it's pretty spot on. It looks amazing. That's why I use it. Oh, wow, we are speeding. Slow her down. All right, I'm going to roll the windows down, let you listen to the sounds of the Mac, and I'm going to shut up for this portion. There you go, we've made it here. I want to let you listen to the engine sounds, and that was getting up to 55 miles an hour, and then that was using the Jake brake and coming to a slow here in Fresno. We made it to Walmart, our destination today. Electronics. Back this way. There we go. We have arrived. Welcome to the market, the supermarket, Walmart. We're gonna go back here on the right. Turn those flashes on. She is a noisy truck. Thought I welcome that because sometimes some of the SCS default trucks are just way too quiet. But this seems to be pretty darn good. Let's see where they want this thing at. Right here on the left. Not that one. It's the second one today. All right. I might be able to do this right here by getting our tandems on the line and try to get this thing into a nice 45-degree angle here. Keyword try. It's that one right there, that bay. All the way to the right. And we'll go forward and we'll go all the way to the left, and we should be set up pretty decent here. We'll see how this goes. That's a pretty decent setup right there. Just don't hit the pallets. All right, into reverse we go. Right onto those lines. There we go. About almost 90 degrees there to it, and we'll just walk back with it. Bit more of a turn on that sucker. Yeah, I should have turned a little harder than that. That's okay. We're king of having to pull up, and I'm not ashamed about it. We're pretty close on the first try. Actually, we'll let that fall back that way a little bit more. There we go. Good angle there, and then we'll cut it back over this way and get it nice and straight. About right there. That'll work. I always overcomplicate these drops. Story of my life. Yeah, that's not so bad. Let's see if they'll let us hit the little bumpers back there today. Can we hit the bumpers? No, they're not going to let us, but we're going to do it anyway. There we go. Pull up till it gets green. There we go. Park and brake. Kill that engine. Wonderful. Kill those flashers, too. Go ahead and decouple this. There we go. She's decoupling. And see what we got here. Excellent. 178 miles, 4 hours, 48 minutes, 24.3 gallons of fuel consumed. There you have it. Let's head to the garage. All right, let's hit truck configurator. There we go. And here's the options we've got. We've got a 70-inch sleeper we're on right now. We got a 48. I'll show you what these look like. And then you got the day cab option as well. Really cool to have a nice daily driver style Anthem. So back to our sleeper we had. And then options-wise, you can go all the way from short 6x2, 144 gallons, all the way up to the long 6x4, 284-gallon one I have there. Engine, we were driving with the Mack MP8 505C. That's 505 horsepower we had. And then the transmission was the Eaton 18-speed with a retarder and a differential of 3.25. Interior-wise, we have some options here. And pay attention to right here, because if you have standard, you have premium, you got premium exclusive, which adds that GPS, and then the ultra GPS with the darker trim. Really nice, that wooden trim there, but exclusive would just have like the plastic. That's pretty cool. Paints, that's what we had today, was the mountain green. These are the options you get. You get Arctic white, graphite gray, Mac black, cobalt blue. It's a really nice looking blue. Lacquer red. Wow, yeah. Liquid silver. And then customs, and then all of your normal stuff that you would have from SCS as far as the options go for that. Apart from that, I love that cobalt blue. I'll go back to that. So these are the options we have for accessories on the Anthem. You've got, that's an SISL thing. That's not default. But you have a bumper chromed large option, bumper standard, and then bumper chromed, which we were using today. Here we've got either standard headlights or chrome headlights. I like that addition there. And then you've got a standard grill or chrome, so you can black it out or chrome it up all you want. And you can do a bulldog with a pedigree on it too. You want that. And then you have options for your mirrors, your little nose mirrors. Tend to not really care for that look unless I have like a day cab or something. Chrome or standard as far as the vents go on the side. And then you've got the same thing here for the trims on the side of the truck. Plates, SISL stuff is all mods. So we got chrome options on our doors, or we can have standard if we would like. Little handles. Same thing for that door handle there. Down here's where things change up a little bit. You can start with an aluminum tank, which looks very strange. It would look good on a work truck. Here's all the options: paint and paint D-shape. You've got paint with steps, paint D-shape and steps. I mean, you got a few options here. And then chrome, you can do chrome there, and then chrome on that, which is a very interesting look as well. So a lot of options there. On the side, you can do orange side flares. You can do white side flares. The flare chrome bar I was using, or the white side flare chrome bar as well. You have some fairing options here you can use. Side fairings, you can make them chrome. You can do exclusive ones, and then exclusive side fairings chrome. That's what we were using today. Some headache rack options. You got standard and chrome on that. And back here, you have your mud flap options here, standard, bar across the way there, exclusive, however you see fit there. And then back here, we've already done that, and we've already done, nope, we haven't showed that yet. So that's the bottom exhaust. You have a single exhaust option or a double. We're using a double today. And that's pretty much all of it, except for up here, you can do a roof cap. You got an exclusive on there, but you can just do a roof cap right like that. Or you can do the exclusive roof cap right there that has the black trim on the back, and that's what we're using. You can always put the old double radiance on there if you'd like. We'll take the cap off for that, but you can put them on there. And then options here, you got some standard lights, chrome lights, standard sunshield lights, chrome sunshield light options there for the most part. I don't think there's a whole lot other than the mirrors. Standard, paint. You got paint Mack with the little bulldogs on it, or just chrome them out like we did. And there's quite a few options when it comes to the customization of the truck. I'm pretty impressed with it. Not too bad. This is all stuff. How you get all this is the SISL add-on pack. You can get that on the Steam Workshop. That's how I do it. Looking back here, look at the microwave and all that. Very nice details here in this truck. I really enjoyed driving it. Hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more content like this. I put it out quite often. And the like button is there as well if you enjoyed it. But that's going to do it for us on this one. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.